So Tuesday is one of my most busiest days. I've got classes from 10 o'clock a.m. until 5 p.m. back to back with probably 10 minutes break in between to get to the relevant classes. So you realize that I trade 80% of the time so I can execute 20% of the time. I'm committed to this process to be able to deploy billions of dollars. You just can't get up one day and just decide that that's what you're going to do. I've learned to do millions, now I need to learn how to do billions. And it's going to take years of kind of dedication, education, refining the skill set, different spheres of influence. So I know I confuse a lot of people because they're not paying attention. So Rutgers Business School has helped me tremendously. If you knew me previously before, I wasn't convinced at all about full-time education, and in many ways I'm not, because I'm not seeking a GPA or a degree or a PhD. I've hired these people, so I wasn't really convinced. And if you look at your HUD statements, the most educated people get paid the less, unfortunately. Sometimes, it depends on the transaction. But I also knew that when I was trying to sell companies, valuations would come down low. They'd do their due diligence on me and basically say that, well, hey, how do we know he hasn't got a one-hit wonder? The privileges that apply to other people do not apply to me. And that's just a fact. So I could get all emotional about it, but I've learned from my mistakes. So it's not about seeking education, it's about wisdom, comprehension, critical thinking, communication. Right now I'm developing a crazy skill that people haven't got right now. How do you communicate with Generation X and Z in regards to communicating with them in a productive way whereby you're teaching them how to align, so I'm just getting to school. Align their skills, what they're being taught in class, and applying that. So a lot of these guys that I go to school with, they've got portfolios. They're not 19 yet, but their parents have bought them 8 homes. They've invested in crypto. They could pull together easily 10,000 just in the space of 24 hours. And they have a whole different mindset. A lot of them will stay at home until they're a certain age, but you realize that there's a different form of communication. They think differently. They don't have some of the problems that maybe the millennials had. So there's a completely different thinking. What have I done with my identification? Completely different thought process in regards to how they apply themselves. So that's a skill set. I'm speaking to sometimes on a weekly basis. Hundreds of these individuals are fantastic. They're inspiring to me. So that's a skill set I'm very proud of, that I know that is going to be in heavy demand in the future, and something I'm really enjoying at the moment. So Tuesday, Super Tuesday, just in Starbucks. I tell you. There's a lot of perks of being at the school, but I hope you have a blessed day. Take care.